got South. We got Evergreen. We got Wenatchee State Line, Madera. We got some food for thought. Oval and the load are going to be in some drag. Don't go anywhere.
You weren't supposed to tell him I was in drag.
You're dialed into the show that informs, entertains, inspires, and promotes all things that go left. Welcome to Late Model Monday, the weekly show to stay in the know about asphalt late models here in the Pacific Northwest. Tonight's show is brought to you by Miller Kitchen and Bath, Bailey General Contractors, and by Myers Floor Cover, Welcher's Gun Shop, Flaming Pig Barbecue, and by the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval and the Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore, and by the great folks at Product41.com, McKinney Glass of Yakima, Atomic Screen Printing, and BLG, Blue Line Graphics. Be unique, stand out, and get noticed. www.blg.blue. And now, back to your horsepower and performance hosts, Terry Bridges and the load, Jeff Eady. What's going on? Loader, what's going on?
Hey.
What's happening?
What? You know what?
That's what. No, what?
I don't watch NASCAR. But the other day, as I was watching the sports channel, there was a streaming come across the bottom. It says Cole Custer wins at Kentucky. It's the first time a rookie in the upper series has won at Kentucky. It usually takes 3 to 5 years for somebody to figure out Kentucky.
Wow.
Cool kid. I love
What's up, Dan Watkins?
I loved his interview. I thought it was, he was very adamant about Mr. Haas, because Haas Automation is the sponsor on that car, and Tony Stewart, for giving him the chance to get to do what he gets to do.
And I think, hey, Kathy McDougal, I think there's a lot of people that need to understand that racing is a privilege.
Yes.
It's not a have to. It's not something that, is a must. It's actually a privilege. And so sometimes I think we kind of lose bearing of that.
Well, I think a lot of times those guys in that upper echelon lose that, because they got multi-million-dollar homes and all this other stuff, and it just, I don't know.
Jeff, we talked about it a million times. Sometimes you have to go back and maybe rewind and try to remember what got you loving racing in the first place. It wasn't winning. It wasn't, all the glitz and glam. It was none of that. It was there was something else.
Well, yeah, I like driving a car really fast right up against somebody's bumper.
Right? Or even, like drag racing. There had to have been something for you that, there had to be something.
The need for speed. I loved it. 170 miles an hour wasn't fast enough in the end. That's the reason I quit. Couldn't afford to go any faster.
Wow.
But I enjoy speed. That's the reason, not to jump to the other genre with the go-karts, but the UAS karts intrigue me.
Right.
Because they're just flipping fast.
Yep.
And, I see, for the most part, with those people, they show a lot of respect to their competitors with their equipment and all the stuff that goes on. You jump over into the 500 cage carts; those guys show no respect. They're gonna you're moving.
Yeah, they'll lay a bumper to you, no problem.
A bumper,
a wing, a whatever. You know what I mean? They'll move you if they have to.
Yeah, and that's where I just
well, and here it is. On the show, we don't try to criticize or put down or anything, but what we do try to do is help folks along if we think. So I'm gonna say this because I know he's not that way. Did you see Dale Winterberg's post after the deal? He probably got used up. But, he got on and says, man, this guy, this idiot, it makes me wonder why I even go, why I even do this. And I just, I don't know that I worded it right, but for me is, if that makes you wonder why you're doing it, you might want to think about trying to do something else, because there's going to be a whole lot of wondering when it comes to that. There's more of that than there is the other, and I don't know that maybe people understand that. Go ahead.
We got a incoming. Todd Havens. Hi guys. Hermiston. Here we come.
Oh baby, that's pretty cool. But do you get what I'm saying on that?
Very much so. This is my whole thing with social media now. You can get on there, you can say stuff, and it's really, it started at the top end of this deal with all the crap with Infinity and all those guys. They get on there, they bash each other, they do all this stuff, and now it's filtering and it's getting down. Instead of the respect of walking over and say, "Hey, dude, what happened?" Now we're mad. We sit over in a corner and we get on our phone and we let the world know.
Right.
And I, at that point in time, Rusty King.
Dale Winterberg, we're not beating you up, man. We're trying to literally, honestly, try to help you, because I know you're not just an average racer. And in my opinion, that's the difference between good and great, is it's not how you win. Everybody can win. Everybody wins good, right? I mean, that's easy. It's when you go through the tough times, the rough dumps, the had it and something let go, and it doesn't necessarily need to be a schmuck that maybe turns you and stuffs you. It could be a motor letting go on the last lap, but it's how you take care of that.
Yeah,
is what people notice. It's not how you win.
Renee says, "Go anywhere besides Salem. The 500 class is a lot different." I like that. Rusty, I really your camera angle of climbing the Armco looked really cool.
Chris Meloso, what's up? Mark Dahl, what's happening? Chris Crane, what's going on, man?
Man, let's see.
Rodney, what's going on, man?
There's no rain this week, Ron. No rain.
Renee, did you get the win over there Sunday?
Clay Cup.
Was it Ronnie? Was it you? Who won it?
108 cars registered for Deming.
Wow, that's insane. That's super insane. Well, you know what? The loader and I we're going to try to do this here and there, but we've got a deal called Oh My Goodness. And it is a fact of some sort. Might be somebody who did good, but OMG. Listen to this fact that the loader has.
Is it going to stay up? There it went. Okay. NHRA last weekend, they went to Indianapolis, and to win Top Fuel Funny Cars, $50,000. NHRA decided to cut their purse by 30%. So you win $35,000, which won't pay for a motor even.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't pay for bottom end, would it?
Not anymore.
But get this. This is the OMG, though. This is the total oh my goodness. In an IndyCar race, you finish 33rd.
At the Indy 500.
At 33rd paid
$350,000. And if you were to win surfing champion or one of these surfing league deals that I've seen on TV.
Where's it at? What's it called?
It's just the World Surfing League.
Uh-huh.
It's $100,000 to win a surfing event.
Like on the water.
Yeah, surfing.
Oh my goodness. That's almost kind of leaves me speechless.
And then later on, I'll come back to the deal with the NHRA thing, and one man's kind of give his thoughts on what was going on. So,
Wow. Good TV show on CW11 Sundays 5 to 7. Evergreen Speedway previous weekend's race main events. Very cool, Ron Pies. Thank you.
Glad to see that.
Yep, that's super great.
I got to watch parts of the Super Oval race off and on. Those guys are they're knocking it out. They're knocking.
Yep. Greg Grins. I don't know who the other guy is, but Greg Grins is doing a nice job.
They're knocking that out of the ballpark.
Yep. Well done. Absolutely.
Mr. Biddle, I'm actually doing good. I went to buy a water, and this Mondella it caught my eye, and I said I had to have one.
Yeah.
So I got the little one.
Hey, we got some cool stuff coming up. Hang on.
We're tracking and packing around the Northwest with the loader, Jeff Eaton. Woo, woo. Full slate at South Sound, and I'm not gonna go into which one went there. I've just basically got all the information of who finished where, and on the super late models, Tristan Hyder was number one qualifier with a 1380. That is smoking around that place.
Wow.
Tyler Tanner, number two, with a 1388.
Wow.
Jeff Jefferson was there.
He was.
With a 1389.
Wow.
Bob Presley, he ran a 1395 with a 2. And Larry Lamas was a 1395
Last
with a 5.
Manus, yeah.
Yeah, Last
You know
Manus.
what? He was at the BK last year racing a go-kart.
Well, he's doing a fine job.
Wow.
with his late
That's
model.
freaking amazing.
Tristan Hyder picks up his first super late model win.
I heard it was a daring last lap pass wasn't it?
Well, you know what we always say.
If somebody's on the bottom,
you go to the high side.
There, that's my boy. He's been listening to the show.
And then we had Mike Lawton was second.
Longton's a shoe.
Tyler Tanner, Rod Schultz Jr.,
Wow.
Larry
Fourth.
Lamanas, Bob
Fifth.
Presley,
Sixth.
Sean Jones,
Seventh.
Matthew Doyle, Bryce
Eighth.
Bonanzin was there.
Ninth. Oh, way to go, Bryce.
He was down a few laps.
Doesn't matter.
Lance Elliott, Brad Huey, and Ron Eaton. And I don't know what happened to Ron, but he didn't complete very many laps. On the late model side of things, Kevin Carver, a 1468. That's for
Culver?
no
Kevin Culver? Carver. Okay.
Max Schroeder had a.
Did you go?
No, I was moving my son.
Okay.
1471. Dan Walker 1472. Kurt Meyer 1486.
Wow.
And then Brad Hill was a 1487.
Dude, let's just take a second. Do you know how close?
Yeah.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah, the late models they're always been close.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Walker got the win. Max was second. Brad Huey third. Wheeler was fourth. Kurt Meyer and Scott Graff. Scott hasn't been out this year, so last year his car got pretty well tore up, so this is his first time.
Wow, cool. No Ellison?
Ellison is in Ohio with the 92 car. Why am I drawing a blank tonight? I can't think. I haven't had a good week. So, the kid from down in Dundee.
Oh, Tom?
Yeah, he's with them. Super Fours, Joe Bowers. Not sure which governor was running. Scott Bedoin.
Oh, way to go, Bedoin.
Mike Miller and Tommy Lexo. Vintage Modifieds. Devin Ironman. I don't know who can stop him.
Yeah.
He worked his way up to the front and he was gone.
Wow.
Bob Fulmer, the old wily veteran, was second.
Mm-hmm.
Dominic Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Dooman. Adam Bragman and Brian Wilson.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused. I thought Yeah, okay. Now it's coming to me. I didn't know Knutson was that when I thought he'd come over here. Because I texted Garrett and said, "Hey, did you run this weekend?" He said no, but Glenn got a 6, so I thought he was over here. But okay.
No.
Okay.
No, that's his home track, so that's,
Yep.
Hobby Stocks, Josh Wheeler,
Yep.
J.J. Collins,
Cool.
Bryce Tyler,
Yep.
Bryce Bates Jr., and Chris Bannon.
Wow.
Baby Grands, Derek Presley, Kurt Boyle, Stephen Mitchell, Legends, the Kids on a Tear,
Levy Jones.
Garrett Archer, Randy Scharf, 4th, Kyle Kinsbaugh.
Nice.
And his nice red wheels.
I'm glad to see Archer back doing it. I thought he had a late model, though. But.
And in the 5th,
Yep.
Billy Weber.
Oh, B. Webb.
That
a baby?
Tuners, Xandar Peters, Chris Bonanza, and Zach Wilski.
Wow, cool.
Mike Hunter's on.
That's bitching.
Evergreen.
Very bitching.
Evergreen. Had sprint cars, the Granite sprint cars. I tell you what, I'd love to take a lap around just one time. A 1392 was Randy Du Bois. Evan Marginson, which Evan will drive anything with 4 wheels on it. He's a
You mean a radio flyer
I think so. And he'd win. He was a 1395. Thomas Richardson with a 1402. Chase Getz with a 1405. And Jake Mann with a 1406.
Wow.
Chase Getz wins it. Randy Du Bois was 2nd. Reese Getz, Chase's older brother, was 3rd. Evan Marginson and Todd Coleman.
Nice.
Street Stocks, Jesse Jensen, Mark Hubbard.
Jesse Jensen, you know who he is?
No.
Jesse Jensen is the crew chief and car builder for Jason Frazier.
Wow.
So, yeah.
He better win.
Yeah.
Mark Hubbard.
Yep.
Ted Lindgren.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Mathaler.
Marthaler. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Colin Hubbard.
Way to go, Colin.
Pro 4 trucks.
Those sound interesting to me.
I do. Jason Majors.
Oh. Was Jacob Smith there by
I
chance?
didn't see that.
Okay.
I just kind of went down
The Beast. The Beast. Jason Majors.
Caden Holm. Peter Brady.
No.
Yeah.
Was Marsha there?
That's what I was thinking. Doug Wilkerson and Aaron Green. The Hornet class.
Yep.
Dawson Cox.
Way to go, DC. That's his birthday today, too, by the way. Happy birthday, Dawson.
Royce Tanner. Brandon Threnault.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Hatch. Jamie Corbett.
Wow, cool.
Stinger 8.
Uh-huh.
Dawson Cox.
Wow, the birthday boy killing it.
Cody Hoops.
Oh! You mean he got beat?
He got beat. Well, I wonder if that's because he got married.
No. He'll be back. Trust me, he will be back. My boy Hoops won't let me down. I know he won't.
Jason Miller, Matt Somerville, and Robert Smith. That was it.
Nice.
Super Oval.
At Wenatchee. Let's do this. Let's let Steve bring us in.
Hey, race fans, this is Steve Blankenship. You are tuned in to the quickest show on the web, Late Model Monday.
Well, I don't think he can be beat. They even brought a hot shoe in to take care of it.
Knutson?
Yeah, Glenn can't be beat.
I know, it's 6 straight. What hot shoe did they bring in?
Plybond. 2nd. Michael Knutson 3rd.
Wow.
Josh Ingram 4th.
Way to go, Josh.
Dale Winterberg 5th.
That a baby.
Junior Lates.
Haley
Constance.
Wow.
And
that is so awesome.
I happened to get to watch that.
Yeah.
And I was
dude, she's tough.
Yeah.
But let me just tell you really quick. Her mama was a bad bad girl, boy. She could roll. Tiffany Marshall was, well, Tiffany Constance, but it was Tiffany Marshall, and she was tough. Let me tell you. Guaranteed she was tough. Ellie Musgrave. Yeah, Ron Pies. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Ellie Musgrave, baby.
I like that. Jesse,
Cool.
Jesse is my idol. That's what Chance says.
Yeah. Jesse Jensen's legit, man.
And then
What's up, Keith?
Evan Getz,
Yeah, second.
second. Caden Moran, third.
And
And Danica Dart.
yep. It looked like she was doing pretty good there for a while.
She was, well, I think I was kind of listening off to the side of
Right.
it with Caden was having troubles,
Right?
and then all of a sudden it's like Danica started having troubles, and it was all in the same spot.
Oh,
They were
boy.
down- they were
Yeah.
down in the 1 and 2 range about midway through. Boop.
Yep. I saw that one.
Boop.
That's the part I saw, too. I saw Cade Moran spun there.
And
But it's cool. You know, even though Danica Dart, the people might, it's just, everybody learns at their own pace. So she's, and same with Caden, they're going to get there. It's just,
now
every-
you're- yeah, he's just buttering up Tiffany. That's all it is.
What?
He's just buttering up. You're too funny.
I'm not kidding, though. I didn't know her from Adam when I was announcing it at Oakwood.
Oh my God, Carrie Hopkins?
What?
Carrie Hopkins?
No way. No way. Carrie Hopkins doesn't watch this show. That's crazy. Hi, Carrie. Good to see you.
So then we went to the Northwest Vintage Modifieds. Ken Kalai-Schmidt,
Oh,
Vince-
Cal Schmidt. Yeah, he's pretty
Cal
good. He used to run the tour. Uh-huh.
Vince Conwell,
Yep.
George Chambers,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Cloder,
Mm-hmm.
and Chris Cook.
Way to go, guys.
Dwarf Cars, Jeff Mueller, Taylor Howard, Greg Scott, Stephen Taylor, and Bryant Carlson. Roadrunners, they showed us they had 2 mains, so I'm not sure what that was all about. Josh Mock, Kevin Lahr, Mason Hoggood, John Doyle, Jay Evans. Second A main, Brandon Koff, Jay Evans, John Doyle, Josh Mock, and Mason Hoggood.
Yeah, cool.
But this weekend they're running them B mods.
At Hermiston?
No,
At Wenatchee.
and
Those are the ones that Holiday's been working on, huh? Yeah,
I-
those are going to be legit, dude.
I love the looks of them cars.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna be super legit.
I'm gonna be in Hermiston.
You are. You're gonna make it.
I've got a fishing trip on Friday on the Yakima, and then I'm
you
gonna go to there.
dirty
And
dog.
then I may pick one up on Sunday on the way home.
What, a B mod?
No, another fishing trip.
Oh,
I can't do that stuff.
yeah. If you picked a B mod, you would be. If you brought, what would happen if you?
Well, now let's
you'd
put
be
it-
in your garage. You'd be. I'd be there. I mean, if Bubba Wallace thinks he was going to get hung, you would be.
You know, I was always told by a friend of mine. He came home with a race car and he never asked his wife. I said, "How'd you do that?" And he says, "Well, it's easier to beg for forgiveness
Yes.
than it was to get the money."
Hey, man, that's how it goes, baby. I'm running a vintage BMW this weekend.
Oh,
Nice, Kerry Hopkins. Where at?
just remember, it's not your Mustang.
Yeah, and it's not your product41.com number 96 rolling around there.
There's Miss Lori Fuller.
Yeah, you've let her on here?
I love it.
I thought
I
I thought you took care of that.
I had to. She had a duck sticker on her cart.
Oh.
I had to give.
Well, you told me you took care of it.
The gal that is diehard Oregon State Beaver fan. Somebody put a duck sticker on her cart.
No.
Yeah.
I love it. Kelsey's a diehard Beaver.
So then, State Line, Friday night under the lights. There was
Oh, okay.
Hayden Plybo.
Where was this at? State Line Under the Lights on Friday night?
Friday night.
And then he showed up and went over there and ran on Saturday?
Yep.
Stud.
And he started 13th and won it.
Oh.
Ain't nobody taking care of me. I'm a mess. I'll come take care of you if you want.
Speaking of, don't forget,
What?
there's a birthday boy coming up this next week. Send him some cards.
Right, and did you see that Wairika is running this weekend, both tracks?
Wow.
That's very cool. Product 41 is on the Mustangs. Cool. Ronnie needs to ship a label on the vintage. Yes, he does. I need to have some so I can ship you some of those, too. That'd be kind of cool, actually. But
Braden Havens was second.
Behave.
He started 11th. Jason O'Neill was third, started 6th. Terry Halverson made the trip there. He started 9th and finished 4th.
Hey.
Vance Reynolds started 8th and finished 5th.
I'm telling you, man, Jason O'Neill is the real deal. Just hear me out. I know you're going, I'm telling you, man, you heard it here first. He is legit. He's going to be legit. He's got B.J. Tidrick helping him. Jason O'Neill is, I liked him. When I went over to the state line, I was super impressed. He's going to be, we called it with Huff Hines and all that. I'm telling you, Jason O'Neill's the next Delio. I'm just saying.
The Delio. And then Bandoleros was Jordan Mullins. McKenna Windenberg.
Sister? Wow. Way to go, Windenberg.
It's a sister or cousin. I don't remember because the other night they had it confused.
Close enough. We got it. Yeah. It's a Winterberg. That's cool.
Kelby Dumont was third. Hobby Stocks, Frank Varner. Mike Bellamy. Fred Simon Jr. Devin Roberts. And Trevin Tarr. The wagon finished 5th.
The wagon is legit, dude. I'm telling you. Hey, did you see the little smack talk that was going on? Dude, I was loving that.
He brought that wagon out was last year at Wenatchee.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Dylan Huffines' first race in the street stock. And him and the wagon, they were just at each other.
Jay Antlers says, love the Modelo.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby.
And so the flat
Can he
top,
see that? It's hidden. How did he?
I just took a drink out of it.
Oh, he said the Modelo. Hello to her, baby.
Brock Denny won the Flat Top Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Joel Schrader, Tim Lacey, George Howell.
Brock Denny can wheel.
And then there was, I'm not sure what the AMC Bandits are, but AMCA Bandits. I'm not sure.
They're gremlins.
Taylor Howard, Dale Knutson, Stephen Taylor,
wow,
John Kinspel Jr., and Troy Kunis.
Troy Kunis, that was the name I was talking about. It's Andrew Kunis. He's the announcer that does all the stuff with the. Remember we were trying to think of that and I couldn't. He's a dude that has the pocket change thing.
Race. Yep. That race is unreal.
Yep. What does that say? McKenna Cox. There it is. Your favorite drivers and people of interest in the motorsports world. It's time for In the Seat, powered by Blue Line Graphics. Here he is. His initials are GK, but we're going to call him MI6 because this dude has got 6 straight, baby. Mr. 6, Glenn Knutson, what's going on?
I'm just working on cars. How's it going for you?
Dude, awesome, dude. I try to make every day awesome, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So dude, let's talk about, I mean, dude, 6 in a row in anything. I don't give a darn what it is. That's in this day and age, that's pretty tough to do.
Yeah, you know, it definitely is. It's pretty unheard of nowadays, but
it
very
is.
Fortunate.
Yep. So let's start right from the beginning on Saturday? You saw Plybond pull in, and were you thinking, "Oh my goodness"?
Well, you know, I was actually over at State Line Friday night. Me and Garrett were working over there.
What do you mean working?
We were crewing on another car.
Whose?
Well, I don't know if they want me to tell anyone, but
Oh.
no, we were helping Havens out a little bit. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So
That's awesome.
We're kind of down there helping them. So.
Hey, so I'm, and I know this is about you because you've got 6 straight, but Hayden Plybond, a young gun. I mean, what do you think of his talent thus far?
Oh, he's very impressive. I mean, I know he's there. He's a very good racer for not having much experience.
I
mean, and he races you hard, but it's clean racing. It's nothing dirty at all. He's a good hard racer.
Right.
He'll get the most out of his car.
So he don't use you up.
No, not at all.
Nice.
He's very clean.
That's awesome. So were you kind of like, oh my goodness, when you saw him roll in, or did you know he was going to roll in?
I knew he was, but I'm glad he got to come. I want to race against guys like him. I want to race against the fast guys, I'm not saying I'm going to win every race, but it's fun to race against.
What do you mean? You better start saying that.
So, it's fun to race against good competition.
So I got to ask you, and I'm half being funny, but I'm kind of half not. So when you go to the shop and you see Garrett, do you say, "Dude, you better not get in no pro late. I might have to work you"?
Well, he's been talking about it now.
Has he? I'm gonna go break the streak.
I think you probably better go to the next race I'm going, because he's going too. It sounds like so.
And he's gonna run the pro late.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, he's coming for you, dude.
That's what he said. He wants the bounty on me. So.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what, Knutson? I'm sorry, but I'm probably gonna be crew chiefing, homie.
We're gonna need some help.
Yeah, baby. I'm gonna be there, dude. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm a huge Evans fan, but you know what, man? You've done so much to help Garrett, and you've been there, and I know how much you respect him and everything. I just think it's cool.
Oh no, we want to race against each other. Actually, it hasn't worked out in the past, and we found a race that we think we both can run, and
right.
I think it'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, it will be pretty fun. Will you use him up if it's the last lap?
Well, we'll have to see how he goes. I'll have to ask him what his plan is first.
What was that? What was that giggle for right there?
Well, I already know what he said he'll do for me. So
what did he say? What did he say?
I think he said 8 tires work better than 4. No,
dude, that means he's gonna use your ass up if he has to.
Oh no,
he won't. He's
clean. Joke around.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm 100% kidding.
No, I know. He's good. I love guys. I think this is the way late model racing is going, is on this 970 tire.
Dude, you know what? And you know what? Me and Randy Marshall talked about this at Yakima, and I think I said it on my next show. And people stuck their nose up at me like, "Are you out of your mind?" I mean, and I'm telling you, you're 100% right. This is the way it's going.
I mean, with these tires, they don't fall off as bad. Actually, that was my second race on this set of tires I ran. I didn't rubber up for this weekend. So.
Are you bragging, or are you just making a statement?
No, I'm just saying these tires versus a super late model tire, they're repetitive.
Yep, I get you. Yep, 100%. And hey, dollars and cents wise for all these race teams, isn't that what we're after?
I mean, we're racing with, it's not like we're not trying to spend money, but if you can save a little here and there, that'll help.
Wait a minute now. Now, I mean, I get it, but I mean, hey, if you don't have to spend money, but here's the deal. Everybody whines and complains, and tell me if I'm wrong. But when everybody's on the same tire, who cares?
Exactly. That's what I want people like Garrett to run the pro late models. I want all of the champions, I want all the fast guys to run with us. Mm-hmm. Because that's what makes you a better racer, actually.
Absolutely. Yep. And
is having good competition.
And you know what? It'd be really cool to get, I mean, I'm sure he's run on them before. I don't know, maybe not, but because me and Randy Marshall said to me, he says, you know what, I'd like to see super late. And this was a couple of years ago. He said, I'd like to see the super lates on the 970. I would be an equalizer for a lot of these teams.
With these tires, you don't need big horsepower at all. That's for sure. So it gives a guy that doesn't want to spend the money on big horsepower to go buy a 604 crate engine, put it in the car for 3 years, and go buy a new one when you're done.
Right.
When it wears out.
But it's not that it's probably not that he doesn't want to spend it on the big motor. It's probably he just doesn't have it to spend on a big motor.
Well, that's very true. Yeah. But it hurts when you buy one of those and then it only lasts you a race or two.
Right.
That's for sure.
That's the right. That's the catch-22 there. So when you won that thing, and it was 6 in a row, I mean, were you just giddy inside? I mean, were you like, man? Or,
I don't. Yes, it is pretty cool. It's pretty exciting to know that hasn't happened. That hasn't happened many times. If it has, I mean, it's a pretty good feeling,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when the competition there. I mean, I know it wasn't easy. Hayden's a good driver. My brother's a good driver. There's good competition there. So it's like you said, it's still good. I think I always know who's going to the race, and there's always competition.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I'm glad they got to come, and we had a successful night. That was the car was on pretty good rails.
Was it?
Saturday night. Yeah.
So what do you attribute that to? A lot of guys will say, "Oh boy, that left-hander or this, whatever," but it's so much more than that, isn't it, Glenn?
It's just me and Garrett have gone over this car. All my guys have. We've all gone over it. We feel like we got it really just dialed in, just something I'm very comfortable with, and we can do a little fine-tune adjustments here and there, and that's what it's all about, is just knowing what you have underneath you and confident in it.
Right.
Not trying the trick of the week stuff or just having a good basic cars.
Well, for a while I went through that when I was racing on the dirt, but a lot of guys do that. And it was you get one, you try one thing at the start of the year, right? You get done, you work on it, and you kind of get it, and then the next season all of a sudden there's this new trick dick thing and you got to go do it. So now you've just basically 86 to everything you've done from the season before, and you basically got to start over. It's kind of like, so you're never – you got to give it some time like anything, and it sounds like this is what you've racers, done. Yeah.
Us racers, we're never completely satisfied, That's for sure. Always want to try something.
Right.
We still try stuff. I mean, we try stuff and we find stuff each weekend, that we like, little things here and there, and we just keep going with it, keep working.
Dude, I love it. So I got to ask you, so do you love being in the shop as much as you like being in the seat?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm proud to say. I've done the work on my car. And that's what I love, is just building the car and knowing how everything operates and how things tick and what's going to make it better. And it's pretty awesome here.
Yeah, I know for me that was one of the – don't get me wrong. It was like a 30-minute orgasm or whatever when you're in the car. But you got to love the work in the shop. You got to learn that. Though I loved all the, hey, what if we did this? Or what if we tried that? Or, hey, you know what? I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to build – let's see if we can build this. You know what I mean? That was the stuff that was really cool for me.
Definitely. No, it's fun getting to build and work with what you have. I love working with my hands, and seeing something that you built succeed is pretty cool.
It is. That's a great way to put it. It is pretty cool. It's not pretty cool. It's damn cool. Yeah. For sure. So just so everybody knows, that's a left-hander?
Yep, this is my left-hander. I've had it's a 2015 car.
Is it for sale?
There's talk of it. We got a new one on being built, so.
Well, left-hander?
No, it's
a Seneca?
Something different. Yeah.
Oh, dude. And maybe you can't tell me, and if you can, I'll understand. How similar are is it close on setup, the Senecas in your car?
I don't try to take information from one guy and put it on another car. I mean, my left-hander, it's been the same way for 2 years, 3 years. They're pretty different. They got their own unique adjustments and setup things. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So who's sponsoring your car then? I know you've got help. You got Leonard Evans Used Car Superstore.
Oh yeah, and then I got Kelly and Sue Cowshaw, Columbia Shops and Storage with them, Nidaros Farms, and I actually have a special crew member. His name's Matthew, Jeremy Anders' son. He's been every Friday before we go to a race, and every Monday he's been here helping me underneath the car with me. Dude,
that's so awesome.
So Jeremy posted a picture. He actually got to work on the car before we went to State Line the first race. So
nice.
It's pretty cool when you get to have young kids come in.
Isn't it neat? It's one of the greatest things ever.
He's actually a quarter midget racer. So
yep, I've seen Jeremy's pictures over there. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Well, hey man, I know you're busy. You're rocking and rolling. What's next for? First of all, what's next for you, and then what's next for Garrett?
It sounds like the Idaho 200s for both of us. That's the next where the bounty is, I guess.
Oh, baby! And when is that?
That would be July 31st. August 1st would be the race. Okay. 31st would be heat race, qualifying, that kind of stuff.
Well, I'm gonna have to show.
I know we're gonna need some help now with 2 cars.
Really? You mean you'll actually put me to work?
Yeah, I'll have to talk to Garrett. That's for sure.
All right.
You don't, Jiminy Christmas.
You got your hat. I guess you're gonna have to come work for it.
That's it. Shut up, Glenn.
I love it.
Hey, man, we appreciate your time. Congratulations on the 6th win. I hope you make it 7.
We'll give her our best shot, that's for sure.
Absolutely, man. Is Garrett there?
He's not here right now. He actually had to go up to the cabin today.
He never listens to
Had to go to the cabin?
Yeah, he never listens to the show. Oh, it's 7 o'clock. I got to go to the cabin. Glenn, you handle it. No, I'm kidding.
The nice thing is he's the first one there congratulating me, or, he's trying to help me get better on my own driving. He can help me diagnose. It's different in the car versus watching it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the first one to back me up or tell me, help me fix a problem I've had. Or it's pretty cool having him in your corner.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I would say so.
He's an amazing human being. He's one of the most generous people I've ever met as well.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. Glenn Knutson, thank you, man.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy. All right, bye-bye. All right, Glenn Knutson, 6 straight. The bounty's on him. Garrett Evans said he's going to have to jump in one to go he wanted the bounty. That's going to be great. July 31st, August 1st, the Idaho 200. That's going to be badass. So make sure you're planning on being there. It doesn't sound like it's going to run over the top anything. Hopefully it doesn't.
Don't think so.
Todd Haven says, we are winning that bounty. That's awesome.
I got some breaking news.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Well, wait.
Oh, not.
Breaking news.
Mini stocks. 500 to win at Hermiston.
Oh, baby. Are you kidding?
Courtesy of Josh McMillan.
That is amazing. Doesn't surprise me, though. Josh McMillan's a good dude. Doesn't surprise me at all.
And I forgot my list at home, but there is a huge list with the...
Oh, with Chance and yeah.
Yeah, there's...
we'll get on that next week for him.
The race is over.
Oh, that's right. Well, we might have to do a Wednesday show then.
Yeah,
we might have to do a pre-race Wednesday show, maybe.
It's got Steve Thompson with the TRE Dyno Services putting up $250 for fast time.
Wow.
Yes, that is fast time. There's Jim Franklin is putting up. Let's see, where was it? I don't even see. Anyway, $300 for the hard charger award from SRU Automotive LLC. $200 for 10th place overall finish from Street Rods Unlimited. $100 for long haul Pro Elite team that travels the farthest. That's Franklin Motorsports.
That's awesome.
There's a few more here too.
Dude.
I mean, this is what this is what the racing community does. We realize there's no fans in the stands. It's how do you pay? So this is like Chance is hustled. He stepped up.
Yep.
And everybody sees
Yep.
him stepping up, so
Right.
they're stepping up.
Right.
And
Knowing that the few fans that do get to be there, Hermiston is going to need that money to continue to operate, and that's what's cool about it.
So I'm ecstatic with what everybody's doing.
No kidding.
And then like graduate from high school this year, and then you go win your first dirt modified race,
dude. Daniel Watkins III, DW3. Been watching him since he was in the 4-strokes at ORV, right? What an amazing and awesome young man he's blossomed into be.
Well, then he beats Diener, which is the kind of the car guru over there of all of them. That's even better yet.
Yeah, it is.
Beats Dean.
Yep. Well, his dad Dan is a sharp cookie, man. He's nobody's fool. So
if you get a chance to go on Rusty King's deal, Rusty took quite a ride today. As he said, he was trying to rip the lip. Well, he ripped a little too far over the lip, so he climbed the guardrail and it bent a spindle and a few other little things. But yeah, it was funny the way he puts it. Yeah, I was up there ripping the lip. It got ripped.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Was this breaking the? Oh yeah, 12. Okay. 12:50 to win. Tri-State race, July 25th, Susanville, California. Oh,
see,
there you go. That's awesome.
Rumor there's going to be a front row challenge at Hermiston. I like it.
What's the front row challenge, Chance?
Well, if you're in the front row, go to the back.
Oh, really? For how much?
I don't know. That's what I would say it was.
Yeah. How much? How much, Chance?
And let's see, where was that at? I lost him.
Who? Matt James?
No.
Mr. MJA?
Daniel Watkins, Dan Hager, Ron Souza, and Rusty King finished fourth.
King was fourth?
Yeah, they got her back together. That was for their Sunday race.
Cool. Way to go, Rusty.
Don't know what happened to Papa there, but he was.
Well, hey, DW2 doesn't matter. He was making sure DW3 was getting that.
Yeah, because he was down by 4 laps, so
yeah,
something happened.
Yeah.
That is.
There going to be a front. Okay, I got that. Cool.
There's I love the way that family. They raced together,
man.
and that's
and they lost Grandpa here a bit ago, last year or year before, and he was such a big. I remember Watkins would pull out a recliner out of his trailer so his dad could hang out in the recliner while they watched the races. It was cool. But let me ask you something, Loader. Idaho 200. Last time we were there, or I was there, you were at South Sound. I don't know if it wasn't the West Roads, but it was the Miller 200
at that time. Yeah.
You know what I'm thinking is going to happen, and there's been some talk here. How much you want to bet Doss comes up here to try to get that bounty on Knutson? Because I heard some little flashes of rumors of, hey, we need to have a Knutson Doss battle, right? And then you throw Evans in the mix. And this is going to be like WFC 2020, baby. The cage match. You know what I mean? It's going to be awesome.
Well, let's see here. Madeira, Doss was second quick. Buddy Shepard was first quick.
Buddy Shepard is tough, though.
Buddy Shepard won it. Dylan Zampa was second. Ryan Philpott was third. Doss was fourth. And Blaine Rocha was fifth.
Rocha was fifth? I love that. Another go-karter in the mix. Well, I don't know. I would like to see. I mean, I'm a huge Jeremy Doss fan anyway. I mean.
Well, yeah, he actually talked to you that one time.
He did once, and that's why he's a fan. But no, I mean, I just like his demeanor. I like how he races. You know, I mean, I wish. Who's the guy that won it?
Shepard?
Yeah, I wish Buddy would come up and run the 200 too. That would be sweet.
Oh yeah, and another thing too, somebody's bringing their car out, getting the dust off of it for the 200. Be his first race of the year.
Cress?
Todd Connell.
Oh baby! Wow, right on, man. I'm going to get best shot to the field. Oh, Todd, come on, man. You always roll good. You say that, and you always roll good. That's awesome, man.
I was laughing at that the other day. Yeah, he showed a picture in the shop. Yeah, I got to get the dust off it.
Yep. That would be super cool, man. Wouldn't that be something if Connell won that thing? Do you think, like you said, oh, man, I bet Blankenship's going crazy when he won that one. You don't think he would be going absolutely berserk?
Yeah, Blankenship. Oh, that was a set of L springs.
That's cool. Well, you know, and I hear Blankenship's going to Hermiston, too.
I haven't talked to him. He's on the road again.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't talked to him either, but
he's.
I heard he was going to be there, but that was just all hearsay.
I don't care if there's 15 cars there. What I see and the people are talking about going, heck, yes, this is going to be a great race.
Hey, it doesn't matter how many. I mean, like we said over there at Spokane, you know, and Bob Leach used to say this down at Salem, you know, you can't punish the people that are here. And you know what? The people that matter are going to be there, and if they, you know, if people can't make it, they can't make it. That's just the deal it is. You just go and you make the best out of whatever you got, even if it's only 5 cars. You go and make the best 5-car show anybody's ever seen. So that's the way I see it.
But like I say, I mean, Huffines,
dude, it's going to be loaded, man.
Havens,
yeah.
Max,
and this Hermiston thing.
Yeah,
and then you got the 200 coming up.
Yeah.
I mean. So here we were all jonesing, and now all of a sudden it's like boom, 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 boom. You know, we still got the Summer Showdown. I don't know I haven't heard anything on that, but
make sure you get me that
pre-entry list for sure.
That way we can, we'll give them grades.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we'll give them a grade, and then
that would be sweet. We'll go through and grade them.
Yeah, and then you'll get graded.
That's all right. They can grade me. I don't care. I'm fine.
Podcast matters.
That's okay.
Black
podcast lives matter. No, but you know, I think that would be fun, and it would all be in fun. How was Tanner? Did you hear any details on how he was just third?
No, I didn't hear nothing. I was.
Man, Heidemann took care of business, dude.
Well, as his let's see if I can find his post. He was talking about he kind of used her up in the early part of the race. And
now, what about Max? Where was he? Second. Was he close?
He was rubbing fenders with Walker going down the front straightaway
for third
for the win.
Well, I thought Hyder won it.
No, Max run pro late.
Oh, that's right. Super late. Okay, my bad.
I know you're bad.
Well, I thought they were concentrating on the super late. That's what I thought.
Well, you win one race and you're up in the points. Why
you keep going?
You keep going. You know, that's my opinion.
Heck yeah.
When they said that's what they're going to do, I'm right here with you.
Hey, you guys, I'm gonna put something out here, just because I would like your input.
No.
I'm thinking about changing up the studio. Since Lip hasn't been here, we got this third desk to clean up. I was thinking about getting the loader and I a couple of nicer chairs and maybe having Overholt make us a tire table, right? A cool tire with some sort of a top on it or something. But that way we could open up the wall and use this lower stuff, which isn't there. So if you got some cool ideas, or if you happen to have some cool chairs or anything that you think might be cool, we'd like to hear it. That way I can clean up some of the stuff. And I was thinking about having two chairs kind of angled, and then we could have a third chair here if we ever have a guest in studio. And so
yeah, we got 3 boxes holding up the laptop for the camera.
You can't see it, but
I just told you.
Yeah, it is kind of podunk. But maybe we can move the camera a little closer so you can get a better look at the loader.
Don't want to do that.
The superstar.
That break the camera mode.
But let us know on it. It'd just be interesting to see what you guys would think, how the studio should look. So
back to our OMG. There was a team missing back there at Indy. A 4-car team did not show up at the race.
Okay.
The icon of NHRA.
Force.
All 4 cars stayed home.
Why? COVID?
Nobody knows. And NHRA would, for 2 days, never said a word about them not being there.
Why would they?
Why?
Yeah.
That's your icon of your sport.
Well, of course he's an icon, but
if you don't bring up the question why he wasn't there, then there's something wrong.
Well, think about it. I think you just said it. They cut the purse down from 50,000 to 35. Why? I mean, he's probably teed about that.
Well, part of the thing is with most of them teams right there, they could drive the cars to the track.
Right, because where was it at?
It's at Indianapolis.
Okay.
I mean, there's a
lot of teams in and around there, right?
Oh, yeah, that's where all their shops are in Indy.
Okay.
So, I mean, you could drive your car there.
So is Indy, that drag race there, is that usually other than like Pomona or, I don't even know if it's big, but is that like the pinnacle one is
yes,
Indy?
That is the big.
Okay.
But
even more so than like Pomona or?
No, Pomona's nothing.
Okay.
Indianapolis, you go back to Indy and what they call the big go, you're looking at 1,700 cars.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
and the racing goes for 6 days.
Well, if you're John Force and you've done and accomplished what he's done, and then you find out that they're going to cut the purse. I mean, I don't know that he's doing it for his sake. He's already. I mean, what more does the man have to accomplish?
But
he's doing it for these other guys that he's saying, hey.
Yeah, there's nothing has come out of it, which is fine. You know, it's one way or the other. But here,
do you think why do you think NHRA should have said something about
it? That's your icon. There was no. Well, did you realize that John Force wasn't there? They didn't want to talk about it, but yet they'll use his flipping commercials on all their TV.
Right, but in the same breath,
it has to be discussed. That's your icon. If it wasn't for John Force, drag racing would have been dead years ago. I'm not kidding you. Love him, hate him, however you want. When the man comes on to do an interview, everybody listens.
Oh, he does.
And he done so much stuff with the crowd. His teams do so much with the crowd. You turn around and the only good thing was there's no crowd there. They had 250 people sitting in the stands.
So there's another reason maybe why.
Well, yeah, how do you pay the bills? So,
yeah,
20 as of today, 24. We already have enough for B Main. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Wow. Yeah, 30 plus probably. Hey, if it was anything like when I was there, the opener. I mean, what, 36 cars, 38 cars, or I think it was 36 or 38. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it was only 35. But, okay, 35, 36, 37, 38. Who cares? That was 5,000 people. I mean, good night, Irene. You could, I mean, COVID or no COVID, that's a damn good turnout. You know, whether there's a virus or mass or no mass or everybody's sick or not. Those are the kind of turnouts you want. 35, 36, 38 cars and 5,000 people in the stands? How you better that?
You don't. We when you get 40.
No question, John Forsythe. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about it. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to beat him up and say that, but I'm just saying, you know. But then there are some that says, you know.
But yet when at the first race of the year, when Steve Torrence didn't show up, that's all they could talk about.
Oh, see, you didn't say that. Who is Steve Torrence? I don't even know who he is.
He was.
That's your point. That's your point exactly, right?
No, he's a top fuel champion. He won top fuel the year before. First race of the year, he doesn't show up.
And that's all they talked about.
That is all they talked about. Anyway, back to, I'm going to kind of this was a summary of one of the low buck teams or lower dollar teams. This is one of the things that they're doing they're eliminating a day. So you're only getting 2 qualifying passes instead of the regular 4. So NHRA is figuring you're saving money. He says, good idea, but you still have Factor X. And then I got to thinking, Factor X. Then I start to reading down the deal. It takes X amount of dollars to still get there. It takes X amount of dollars for hotels. It takes X amount of dollars for fuel. The X's just keep going down. Those numbers don't change.
Boom. Boom. So that's, you know, and it doesn't matter. NHRA, NASCAR, Northwest Super Late Models, Pro Lates, West Coast Late. I mean, you go just list it down the line.
You still
it's still there.
You still have the X factor.
Yeah, that's right.
So, but in defense to them with their thought process of 2 passes, well, okay, you're saving $3,000 worth of fuel. Maybe you're saving a $35,000 motor, whatever, you know. Is that
$3,000 of fuel? How much is that methane a gallon?
Nitro?
Yeah.
Last I knew, it was $37 a gallon. You use 5 gallons in warm up in the pits, and you do 18 gallons for a pass. Now, fuel mileage on them cars is not very good, Terry.
Wow.
A lot of it just goes out the pipes anyway, but
yeah. Kenny Burns, let's go racing, dude. We gotta do some stuff for your new KB Media, man. Yours truly. I wanna be the
MC.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I've been wanting a camera guy and be able to do some cool stuff. Hey, Kenny Burns, I just want to know, maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. And maybe we can try it. But there was a show on MTV a long time ago. It was called The Art Man Show. If you ever get a chance, you can probably find it on YouTube. Go check out The Art Man Show and tell me if we couldn't do something like that.
I'd like to have a drone in here. Well,
you know what? Kenny Burns could fly it in here, dude.
The drone in here, you know why I would like it? It's damn hot in here, and there's no AC.
Oh, and you need some fans. Yeah, we're going to move it out. See, that's the other thing. We're going to try to maybe move it outside, get we need a backdrop. Somebody build us a cool backdrop that we can, that would be neat. Have a little stage that we could tote around and do shows right at the track. That would be pretty awesome. So, come on, Havens, hook us up. Take a little bit of the scraps from your new shop and build us a little. I'm just talking scraps. I'm not talking about the new stuff. You know, just maybe.
This week, if you're wanting to see
Yeah,
some racing.
check it out. Check it out, Kenny Burns. Yeah, do it, Loader.
Evergreen, running drift cars this weekend. Super Ovals got midgets, Ford Focus midgets, Roadrunners, the B-Mods, which I want to see so bad. Bandoleros and Legends. Hermiston, Prolates Atomic 100, presented by Custom Fab. Junior Lates, Street Stocks, Mini Stocks, and Bombers. State Line, Nostalgia Modifieds. I need another Mondello.
A Modelo.
Modelo. Modifieds, West Coast Sprints, and early stocks. We got some stuff going on. Let's keep it going. One of these days we'll get some fans, hopefully. I see California might be getting shut down again. So,
wow, that sucks.
Well, so we got to do what we can do to keep ourselves safe.
Sure do. It's what we do, baby. Late Model Monday, another wrap. The Loader, man, the guy's the load up king, dude. He got all the facts and stats, and
you're lucky I got him today.
Oh, he's the man. No doubt, he's the man.
Let me tell you something, people. I never thought I'd be attached to an animal like I am to my dog. I got a dog that's 16 years old, and she had a stroke. And I didn't realize what was going to go, but oh, my God. It's terrible.
Say a prayer for the Loader, you guys. I know how I feel about my pups. I'm sure I know how you guys do, too. So we'll be back next week. Don't forget, Hermiston this weekend. That's the big talk. Be there. Support Chance Overholt. He does so much for this sport. And
5 on cities.
Good deal. I love it. But we need to support this in the Waldens. You guys, just the racing family, the community, everybody's just the best. We love you. I'm your Horsepower Performance host, Terry Bridges.
And I'm the other guy.
The Loader.
The Loader.
Jeff Eden. We love you guys a lot. Thanks for supporting the show. Peace.
It's hot.
Well, that's a wrap. We hope you enjoyed the show. If so, please like and share on Facebook. And don't forget to stop by TerryBridgesRacing.com on the World Wide Web and subscribe so you never miss a show. The audio version of tonight's show is now available on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, CastBox, or Podcast Addict. For the Loader, Jeff Eden, I'm your Horsepower Performance host, Terry Bridges. And we'll see you next week for another episode of Late Model Monday, a Circle Left production.